When the stunningly beautiful woman I was staring at suddenly got up from her chair and came towards me with a sexy smile, my body was sweating even in such an air conditioned banquet hall. It was my friend Vijay's brother's wedding reception. Not many people had arrived at the party yet. The fact that the woman suddenly got up and came towards me was guaranteed to catch the attention of everyone there. Hi, Mr. Narayan, I am Shruti. She introduced herself, coming very close and smiling. I stood up from my chair to show her respect. Then, hesitating, do you know me? I asked in surprise. Yes, the husband of a friend of mine works in your company. He told me about you once at a club. Okay, yes. They are still standing. Please sit down. Thanks. Why didn't you sit down after you told me to? She said, looking me straight in the eyes. Oh, big talk. But Shruti, if you don't mind, I think I should keep looking at you. I think no one else as beautiful as you can come to today's party. Was the sexiness in her smile. Her smile, charming look, and sexy eyes made me dance like never before. What a false compliment in just a few moments of introduction. You seem like a very tame hunter, Narayan, she said, sitting on the chair with her legs crossed and her posture on her knees, had created a tsunami wave in my heart. Oh no, I have not killed a single mosquito till today. She gave another sexy laugh. But you don't look that rich. Okay, are you married? Yes, I got married just 8 months ago. Before you ask anything else, let me tell you everything. I got married too and I am happy with that marriage in every way. Really? Yes, really. So, for those who eat home cooked food, do you crave outside food? She asked, looking me in the eyes. Sometimes it's natural to see a delicious dish on someone else's plate and your mouth waters, I said without hesitation. Human beings should not develop the habit of touching someone else's plate. If they don't like their own food, they will face untold hardships. Narayan Sahib. Those who touch their plate also know the art of balancing. Don't worry. Now tell me, do you like it? Like it? Like what? She frowned as if in doubt. Do you like to gaze at the nectar like food on the plate in front of you to satisfy your thirst? Looking at your haste, I think I'll finish eating right now, she said, frowning for a moment, then smiling. Why, don't you like me eating? As she started, I too started flirting. I like it, but, she said, placing her finger on her chin and pretending to think about something. But what? I just don't like your style of trapping like a bird. If a person is extremely hungry, he cannot eat comfortably. Then you teach me how to eat comfortably, I said seductively and held her hand. Will you be my student? Her eyes were filled with mischief. Oh, of course, teacher. Then I have a little test for you. You have to do something right now and win my heart. You are very attractive, very sexy. I praised her in a romantic voice. Do not tell me, you idiot. Do something and show me. Should I hug you? I asked, a little mischievously. Why, do you want to auction off my honor? Do you want to make a fool of me? She pretended to be shy. No, it's not like that, okay. Think of something quickly or else I'll fail you. She pleaded. Only one way to win her heart came to mind. I took out the pen from my pocket, put it down, and bent down to kiss her forearm under the pretense of picking it up. Did I pass or fail, teacher? I asked, looking into her eyes. Her cheeks were red with embarrassment. Pass. Now tell me, what prize do you want? She asked in a voice that was no longer there. Who? You have to do something right now to win my heart, he said. What's the big deal? She said, holding my hand and pulling me towards the dance floor with almost. As we reached the dance floor with that beautiful song, I started shaking with excitement. All the people there started looking at us strangely. On the dance floor, some young men and children started dancing to the loud music of the DJ. Shruti started dancing like a peacock. I held my breath and was observing her movements intently. I was not paying attention to the dance. I felt like I was being electrocuted by the bumps and dips of her body one by one. With my half open eyes, I wondered, is this a dream or a dream? I was in a dilemma. After dancing for about half an hour and getting tired, I came back to our place and sat down. I myself went and got 2 cold drinks. Thank you, Narayan, but I don't feel like drinking anything other than cold drinks, she said with a smile and refused the cold drink. So, So, what do you want? Let's enjoy the breeze outside for a while. How about that? Oh, great idea. I recently installed new ACs in our house. Shall we go there? Hello, my child. Remember this teacher's words well. If you want to win someone's heart, you must first gain their friendship, understand their desires and aspirations, and be ready to fulfill their wishes selflessly. You should not see the others as objects of pleasure to fulfill your desires. That is foolish. Shruti said sternly, and I acted as if I was very insulted. Enough of the drama, she said, suddenly laughing out loud, then holding my hand, she said, let's go for a long drive in your car and enjoy the breeze. Wow, how did you know that I love long drives so much? I asked excitedly. Hey, I have not even wished the bride and groom yet. I just stopped for a moment. As I walked towards the stage, Shruti held my arm tightly and said, enough, be quiet. You have to come back for dinner. Then I'll make a wish. Now go, and pulled me towards the door. What if you can't come back by chance? I asked her understandingly, pressing her hands. She blushed and cried. Within a few minutes, my car was driving on a deserted highway. She would not let me turn on the AC. She had rolled down the car window and was enjoying the natural breeze. She sat with her eyes closed, looking as if she had slipped into some dream world. Even though it started raining in the next few minutes, she didn't close the window. She started humming a song with her eyes closed. Words cannot describe her beauty as she hummed a song and was elated. I did not say a word for the sole reason that I did not want to spoil her mood. I sat quietly for a long time, lips pursed. Even after the singing was over, she did not open her eyes. Suddenly, she reached out and grabbed my waist, coming close enough to touch my breath. Are you very hungry? Shall we go back? I asked her softly, nodding my head. Are you hungry too? She asked, smiling without opening her eyes. Whatever I do from now on, I will do according to your wishes, I said. Oh, why does our student seem so intelligent? Thank you, teacher. Tell me, where shall we go? Wherever you take me, she said, holding me tighter. Okay, then let's go out for dinner, but you have to decide whether to go to the wedding hall for dinner or to eat at some dhaba on this highway. It's not good to go to the wedding house at a time like this. Then go to some luxurious dhaba. Narayan, keep one more thing in mind. You have to strike while the iron is still red hot. Otherwise, it would be foolish. She said, looking me in the eyes, and my blood was boiling. Of course, teacher, no dhaba, no wedding hall, I said as soon as I got the chance and turned the car around and started driving at high speed. Even after I unlocked my house and reached the drawing room, Shruti did not relax her grip and did not say a word. Whenever I saw her, that crazy look and sexy smile changed the rhythm of my breathing. I immediately picked her up and went from the drawing room to the bedroom. Then, you are a rare beauty in the world, your pink lips. She placed her finger on my lips and said, shh, dear student, this is not the time for dialogue, it's the time for actions, and locked my lips and silenced me. The actions that started later took hours to settle down, because my teacher, who had been hungry for years, had not allowed me to eat from the comfort of my home. The next day, Sunday, when the milkman rang the doorbell, I opened my eyes with great difficulty. You lie down, I will get the milk, said Shruti, not letting me get up from the couch. No, teacher, no, don't even move, because this student of yours wants to learn last night's lessons again, I said and kissed her on the lips and got up to get the milk. Recently, I have been very amazed by my wife Shruti's intelligence. While I am immersed in the company's work, she is busy handling her job. The lack of time for us to spend time together was very annoying. So, a guilty conscience had built up in both of us. Our lives were mechanical. Even though we both cannot develop our intimate time, let's spend the time we have actively. We had thought about Shruti's suggestion and started this teacher and student game from last night. We introduced ourselves to each other like strangers at the reception party last night. Then we started flirting with each other. That's how she became a teacher yesterday and I became a student. On her advice, I became her student yesterday and we both spent a lot of time happily. Next Sunday or any other holiday, I will become her teacher and she will be my student. I have already started preparing for all the necessary arrangements to make the occasion a complete success. because this gives me hope. Even though we spend very little time together, our married life will never be boring because we spend it actively. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.